Hello everyone, we're going to be following 12-team blitzbullet versus tjarkvos and Teppichmesser. Just starting right now. So this match is in the open section, the group stage, and time control is 2 minutes. It is first to 9 with a win by 2 condition. Immediately following this match, and it may even start while this match is still going, is going to be Jeffrey X and Katask versus Zarkov and Duchess. Jeffrey X will also be streaming that match from his own channel. So that will be fun to watch. Might even potentially get a voice reveal from Katask. We'll see. But I will stream it as well. And immediately following that match is going to be 1800 Strength and Crazy 8 versus No Shui Candy and Marvel and DC for Life. We have a lot of Bughouse in store for you all. So let's see what's going on here. The other thing I should mention is I am in chat in the House Serious Business channel and the House Discord channel. In the House Discord server in the Serious Business channel. So if anyone is interested in joining me, glad to have you there. 12 is somewhat safe on A8. And attacking tjarkvos. Blitzbullet is super safe with the blitzbullet setup. Trying to promote a pawn. There's that promotion. 2 rooks would mate for tjarkvos. Right now, rooks don't seem forthcoming. This queen would be bad though. The blitzbullet will need to hold the queen. Now 12 is on the attack. So all of that is fine. That's a win for 12 blitzbullet. Our score is 1-0. Hey Swole. Yeah, Swole, thanks for streaming. It's a lot of fun. Let's give a shout out to Swole19, who's a streamer as well. And near the end of the stream, I will shout out Jeffrey Zhang, who will be streaming the next match, which I will also be streaming. So quick checkmate from 12. I think generally 12 is going to be the more aggressive attacker than blitzbullet. But we do expect both players to be attacking. 12 has picked up a queen. Queen wins for tjarkvos, but I don't think he's going to get one. So this revealed rook attack doesn't work because they'll just be pawn check. I like this knight move. Is staying safe. Okay, now a queen or 2 rooks mates 12. But suddenly 12 is on the attack. And I'm sure he has enough to mate here. And blitzbullet mates. Our score is now 3-0, favoring 12 blitzbullet. Oh, yeah, sorry about that, Swall. Yeah, I wanted to raid you, but I saw you weren't streaming. Or I think when I was deciding the raid, I was deciding between you and Manvik. And I checked, and as I was checking, you weren't streaming. So maybe you raided me like as I was trying to raid you. So I ended up raiding Manvik instead. But anyway, I appreciate the raid. It was a very short stream. What happened? You probably don't know since you streamed and didn't watch my stream. I saw that a bunch of high level players were playing Bughouse, so I decided to stream it, and I realized as I started watching them that they were playing not normal Bughouse, they were playing 10-second Bughouse. So Hyper Bullet Bughouse. And they were all over 2,500. So it was a lot of fun to watch, but I couldn't really do much commentary because it was just too fast. So yeah, 10-second Bughouse. So there was a wee bit of pre-moving in that series. And 10-second Bughouse, what basically happened was every game people would throw in as many checks as possible. So they were not shy at all about sacking their queen, not even for a piece or a pawn, but just for a check. So, they would put a queen on, put a new queen on f1 or g2 or h1, anything for a check. Yes, well, it might be your game. This game, on the other hand, looks like 12 is waiting for some knights. So, knight at f3, very good for 12, but he is down time. Gonna have to find some moves. His position is fine now. It's just he's sacked, so tjarkvos can get fairly safe. Tjarkvos just has to put a pawn on g2. So maybe he just takes this pawn, at least get something out of it. Or he could just get safe by castling. Twelve is complaining in the chat. He says, I don't know if I'm lagging or I am just slow. I feel like I'm pre-moving though. So 12 is frustrated that they're down time. But you can't always be the fastest in the world. Sometimes you have to be down time. And suddenly they are up time again. That you can take. You couldn't have taken it before, but can now. The blitzbullet would like a knight. Oh, they're just going for flag. And they did end up 7 seconds to 0 at the end. So the time kicked in. And by the way, blitzbullet said, maybe I need to play faster. Blitzbullet already playing super fast. It stepped up the speed. Why is 12 no longer 2,900? Well, he was 2,800 at least when he played the last Bughouse World Championship Series. But his team actually got beaten soundly by Little Plotkin and Raven. And 12 went down 50 points during that series. Yeah, CWP, 10-second Buckhouse. For sure, too fast for me to tell what's going on, but it's still a fun game. So here, maybe pawn at d7, because the king is going to get to run away. So pawn at d7 is a possibility, or you could just let the king run away and get some material in the process. You could play queen at g7, queen takes pawn, make room for the knight. I think he wants to go for mate though. Okay, so he was trying to get this in. So now he has another knight available. Oh, that should mate. Oh, he missed mate. Queen at g7, and then new knight in. New knight in, rook takes. This was mate. But this was the move I was looking at earlier when he didn't have a knight in hand. This queen doesn't mate, so he's just going to keep attacking. D12 is a relentless attacker. Oh, he expected rook takes instead of queen takes. So 12 has lost some pieces. Tjarkvos has a nice attack on 12. It's going to be difficult to defend as this can come. Yeah, 12 most likely made it. And he can afford, I think he can afford to give up the queen. Teppichmesser, a little bit of trouble. Oh, okay, I guess he can win a queen instead. Queen still guards, so there's no smothered mate, even if rook was present. I think we can take that. Maybe pawn in. Okay. Idea is if he went back, he'd have rook in. Probably knight check. Rook mate. Podcast with classical time controls. Yeah, a lot of newer players try to play Bughouse with ridiculously long times. Like I've seen 30-minute Bughouse. It just doesn't work out so well. Bughouse really needs to be played at some sort of blitz time control. In my opinion, when people start off playing, they should play 5-minute Bughouse, and eventually you switch to 3-minute Bughouse, and the higher rated people like 2-minute or 1-minute Bughouse. But much like regular chess, blitzbullet, a quick mate here. Much like regular chess, you shouldn't start off playing 1 minute. You need to you need to be a little bit slower so you can get comfortable with the game. Our score, I believe, is 7-0. Oh, what? Was that a checkmate? I guess I missed that. No, I'm sorry, not 7-0. 7-3. Our score is 7-3, favoring blitzbullet and 12T. It's a 2-minute bug in the random pool at all. No, but what will often happen is people will agree to play with each other, like in the house Discord server, and instead of directly matching each other, they'll just say, we're seeking 2 minute. And then the other players will seek 2 minute, and they will play against the only other player seeking 2 minute, which would be the person they want to play. Twelve-teen has shed some material here. His king is reasonably safe though. Attacking the queen. 12-teen trying to get pieces more active. So impossible attacks here. So he's tying off this diagonal because queen in was scary. I guess it's still scary. So maybe I was gonna say queen takes first, so that the knight doesn't cover. Okay, so he can't go this way, or there'd be a pin. He might have a knight-knight type of thing. I think that's the way to go. Knight check, take, knight check, up, then knight check. I think that's going to lead to mate. So this way ends up giving up a knight in the process, which might mate his partner. Is it mate yet? Teppichmesser has survived for a long time, but that gets it done. It's lucky because 1 second later, tjarkvos would have mate on his board. I think that's 8-3. So one more game. I'm sorry. So this is match point if 12-teen and blitzbullet win the game. So rook mates for tjarkvos. I don't see his partner as being able to get a rook though. Trying to get this sort of thing going. Blitzbullet put in something in the way of this file. Ooh, 12-teen going for a run. Get in some exercise. He doesn't even defend, he just wants to attack. And that is mate. That is GG's. Final score was 9-3. Favoring 12-teen. Blitzbullet. But don't go anywhere because there is lots more to cover. And by the way, still looking for co-commentators in the house Discord and the Serious Business channel. But we're gonna roll into Task and Jeffrey X versus Azarkov and Dutchez, which will start in about 10 minutes. So I'm updating the stream title. Not only that, we're gonna go find Jeffrey and shout him out. Thanks so much for the 5 gifted subs from Swole19. There will be 2 streams. I was about to shout out Jeffrey Zhang, though. But I really appreciate the subs from Swole19. Big supporter of the streamer himself. And Swole was streaming last night. It was a lot of fun. He streams, I feel like most nights. At least half of the week he streams. Alright, we're gonna unfollow. And we're gonna follow Katas. So, congratulations to our new subscribers, Rocket Sam, AETN, Midnight Fox, Stazari, and Todd Does MC. So Todd Does MC is one of the organizers of the Bughouse World Championship. Midnight Fox is a old-time fixer. What was his fix handle? Well, the Midnight Fox has joined me for commentary in some of the previous Bughouse World Championship. If he happens to be awake and watching, then I'm sure he wants to dive in. And he helped organize last year, but he didn't have time this particular year. Oh, thanks, Swole, the gifting a sub to 1800 strength. This is the benefit of talking in the chat. Then generous people out there may gift you a sub. It pays to be active and not a lurker. So I really appreciate the gifts from Swole19. 1800 strength, one of our co-organizers, and we'll be playing in about an hour. We're gonna see 1800 strength play. How about subscribing lurkers? Appreciate subscribing lurkers as well. We have Firefly in the audience. So I am gonna shout out Jeffrey Zhang though. So let me give him a shout out. Oops. And if you guys want to watch his perspective instead of my perspective, certainly understand that. Definitely drop him a follow. Jeffrey has just started streaming on Wednesday, I believe. So this will be his 3rd day streaming. And we've been trying to get him to stream some Bughouse, but this will be his first Bughouse stream. Jeffrey, before he started streaming himself, he did some commentary for chess.com. So he was a co-commentator for part of their coverage of the Fisher Random World Championship and some other events they covered as well. And he is the defending champion of the Bughouse World Championship. He and Katask, who we'll be watching in 5 minutes here, won the event in 2021. So I think we'll both have fun coverage, but you'll get to hear Jeffrey's insights. Honestly, I might even watch his streams so we can hear his commentary. Let's see if he's started yet. Oh, he's just started his stream. Alright, I think I'm going to pull up his audio, unless he has music. We'll see if he has music in the background. He has a command for Bughouse today and donate. Let's check out this Bughouse command. Bughouse says, defending Bughouse World Champions with Katask. BWC is currently underway again. And this should be starting soon. If anyone wants to join me in the commentary booth, I'm in the Serious Business channel in the House Discord server. And I'll shout Jeffrey out as well in the House Discord channel. Looks like he's trying to figure out his audio.
Testing, testing. Is it good now?
Okay, so I'm listening on his stream, which means hopefully you all can hear his stream.
Awesome, awesome. Welcome all first-time chatters. Great to see you. So we've got a really great stream planned today. 2 collabs. We've got the Bughouse World Championship to start. Some echo. Let's see. Echo.
I don't think he has an echo.
Not sure why that would be.
Maybe 1800 Strick is watching my stream and his stream.
Fine.
Probably is.
Alright, yeah, no.
Because I'm listening to his audio.
Thank you to White Dancing Rockstar.
Alright, I guess I'll mute him for now. I'm gonna unmute his stream when we are watching the actual games so we can hear his discussion with his partner. I think that's beneficial. I mean, assuming he talks to his partner. If it ends up that he and his partner aren't using voice chat, then I might not listen on this stream. You test his buttons only. We'll see. We'll see. I don't think I can go commentate when he is playing. I mean, I've been in voice chats with people who are playing before, but generally I mute myself on Discord so they can't hear what I'm saying. Okay, in the meantime, let's see if their opponents are online. Zarkov is online, and not sure if I'm friends with Duchess. A lot of people online. But after the Jeffrey X match, I'm going to be covering 1800 Strength and Crazy 8 versus No Chewy Candy and Marvel and DC for Life at 1 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So a lot of Bughouse to go. Take care, PKR. Yeah, no, well, he is one of the players. He's one of the players we're going to be watching here. Yeah, his Twitch username a little different than his chess.com username. And honestly, I understand that because I looked up and there are 2 different spellings of Jeffrey, and it's hard to remember which is which because people use different versions. It's either ERY or REY. And I think he uses the less common version of those 2. So you prefer to have a username that can't be misspelled. I think he's working a little bit on his layout. In his chat, I see that Zarkov says they're ready. So the great thing about Jeffrey streaming this is that he's going to have a bunch of viewers who have never seen Bughouse before. So I think his stream will introduce people to Bughouse. One of your favorites? Well, who was your favorite YouTuber? You said that. Jeffrey's trying to figure out where to put his webcam. And they're saying maybe they want to see the chat. But yeah, bottom right makes the most sense. So any minute now we should start. Seems like all the players are ready, but Jeffrey is just figuring out his layout. Red Letter Media, a movie review. I might have watched one of their reviews. Is this two dudes who are talking about stuff, or is this something different? I don't really watch movie reviews in general because I'd rather just watch the movie, and usually there are spoilers in the reviews. But sometimes I'll watch a review of a movie I've already watched that breaks down the movie in detail. And I did that for, I think Freddy Got Fingered, the movie review, opened my eyes up to the many layers of that movie. Okay, so Katask is online. Jeffrey X and Katask have not played much Bughouse in general and haven't played much recently, but they got phenomenally good very fast. I mean, actually, like a year ago, Katask used to play Bughouse constantly, but he hasn't played nearly as much in the past 6 months. Jeffrey Zhang is actually an old-time Bughouse player. When he was a kid, his coach forbade him from playing Bughouse, but he would sneak on and play anyway. He was interest none on the free internet chess server, and he was like 2,500 strength there, which is 2,500 on chess.com. Sorry, 2,500 on Fix is even more on chess.com. It's equivalent to 2,700 strength on chess.com. So he loves Bughouse, has been into Bughouse for years, and he would play even when everyone told him that it hurt his chest and he shouldn't do it. Oh, it looks like he's going to have a collab with Brandon Jacobson later. Brandon Jacobson is another great Bughouse player. Brandon Jacobson, much like Hans Niemann, would play Bughouse between all of his games, every World Open. So I've played a ton of Bughouse with Brandon Jacobson. So I don't know if his collab is going to be a Bughouse collab or some other sort of collab, but hopefully he and Jeffrey will play Bughouse. They still haven't started their game. I suspect this will be most likely a blowout anyway in a short series, but hopefully it finishes before the 30-minute mark because we don't want to miss part of the 1,800 1800 Strength and Crazy 8 versus No Chewy Candy and Marvel and DC for Life series. So they might just wait anyway, because I suspect they're all watching this. I'm not really sure what they're waiting for. I'm going to unmute him for a second so we can hear why it hasn't started yet.
Absolutely. I think I'm gonna be streaming like on Sunday on my birthday and also Monday, but then starting from Tuesday, I'm gonna be working on getting on socials, just improving production and so on.
1800 Strength says there would be 3 streams. Oh, is Zarkov streaming as well? Oh, maybe that's what they're waiting for. Zarkov is the streamer as well. I can try to shout him out. I want to make sure I get his username correct, though. Let me see if we can. Probably. Alright. I'm sure I can find it somewhere. Oh, I found it. I'm gonna shout out Zarkov.